Hey, this is Daryl Pillsbury along with my cameraman Joe. Joe, say hi, move the camera.
All right, Joe, move the camera.
Hey, here we are again, right here, beautiful Brattleboro, Vermont, Harris Hill. As you can see behind us, it's that time of the year again. Harris Hill is happening. The weather's beautiful. We're in the food court area right here. There's plenty of food to have. It's really a good event. We got a beautiful day in the 40s. As you can see behind us, they're already jumping. And first off, me and Joe would like to thank everybody who had anything to do with putting this together. We know the hard work and all the dedication that was involved, so we thank you very much for all your hard work to making this happen. This is a huge event for this area, in my opinion, and I'm just glad to see it go off as smoothly as it did. So I don't want to start mentioning names because you always forget somebody or somebody's feelings, but thank you all to all of you who are running this Harris Hill this year. It's been a great event so far. So, Joe's got plenty of footage. We'll be showing you throughout the show. And follow us. We'll do a few interviews with some of the jumpers, and we hope you enjoy the show. So, enjoy and let them jump. Go for it, Joe. I'm going to have to do it now.
How much noise can you make? That is the question.
He really nailed that one. That's a great jump.
He has been jumping well all weekend.
84 meters for Spencer.
I give it up for him again.
Okay, here we are inside the Morningside Shelter tent with the director, who is
Paul Capcara.
And Paul, how long have you been a director now with Morningside?
I've been at Morningside about 4.5 years now, Daryl.
Man, it goes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really, really goes.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, well, I guess you're doing a heck of a job over there. Listen, first thing is, what do you think of this event?
Wow, this is really a phenomenal community event. We've been coming out the last 3 years here, and we have a booth where we sell hot chocolate and chili and cookies. We're supported by the Brattleboro Retreat, who gives us, that donates all of the materials, and we use it as a big fundraiser for us every year.
And from what I see, you're doing a pretty good job so far. I mean, yesterday alone, you raised, how much you raised yesterday?
Yesterday, we raised a little over $1,000, so things are going great, and we really appreciate the opportunity to be out here at this great event in the community.
Well, I think it's great to have a presence here for you guys to let everybody kind of makes them aware. I mean, most people who live in Brattleboro know about the Morningside Shelter and the hard work that you all do and what benefit we get from this this establishment. So I think it's great. But I think part of it is just being here, Morningside Shelter. People can stop in, donate, help you out.
Yeah.
Help you out good.
Yeah, it's a fantastic chance for us to see our donors and our supporters, too. We get so much support from this community, and it's great to just be out here on a beautiful day and seeing some of our friends and supporters and being able to thank them for all they do for us.
And, well, we just had a good jump, as I'm sure everybody heard the, you know, the big hooray. I see Biz Dana's out there. She's working hard, bringing people in this way. She's one of the members of the board of directors?
Yes, Biz is our board president, and we have 2 other board members here, Carla Fantini and Dave Altstadt, out here working hard, and then several of our staff, and we all volunteer to try to make this event a big success for Morningside.
And now, since we're on the board members, do you still have openings for, are you still trying to find some new board members?
Yeah, we're always looking for board members, so if anybody has any interest, they can just give us a call at the shelter, 257-0066, and we can get them some more information.
And I would suggest to do that, folks. If you got a little time, you know, be part of the community, step up, help out. Every little bit we all do helps out tremendously for a lot of people that rely on the services that we provide, and this is a great community. So, well, Paul, thanks an awful lot for being out here. A lot warmer this year, too, so that's been kind of nice.
Yeah, thank you so much, and we appreciate the opportunity to be out here.
All right, take care. Hey, we're hanging out here with Ray. Ray, what do you think of this event, man?
It's pretty nice. I'm glad it's back. It took a couple years off rebuilding it, but it's really nice to have people out here and enjoying it again.
Yep. Well, and this is, of course, doesn't look it because there's no snow, and they had to put a lot of money into making this thing happen. How are we doing with your little hill over there at Memorial Park? It's a struggle this year.
It's been a battle. We'll make snow. We'll get rained out. It'll get warm. We've had problems. Our pump, the water intake, conked out. We had to throw some money into that. Then we had a motor to the snowmaking pump go, and we're probably going to spend $3,500 to $4,000 on that. So that's a bunch of money, and we're trying to make the best of it. And we'd like to have people to keep coming out and skiing and snowboarding, but it's been a good time when we get the snow.
Yeah, it would be nice to get a little bit. Now listen, if somebody wanted to kind of help out, all right, because to me that is, and I'm glad you've been doing this an awful long time with that hill, and that's one of my things that I love that thing.
Back during the legislative time,
I got to help a few times. I try to give a little bit of a donation when I can. But how would somebody donate if they wanted to?
They could send a check to Live Memorial Park Snow Sports. The address is P.O. Box 1945, Brattleboro, Vermont 05302. And any amount would be great.
And it'd be tax deductible.
Yep, it's a 501c tax deductible, so that'd be a good thing.
All right. Thanks an awful lot, Ray, man, and we'll see you around.
Appreciate it.
Take care. We look around first, we find out where the heck the good food is, and then we come in and we say, we're going to put you on. Where are you all from, though? Oh, you're Vermonters.
Grafton, Vermont.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you where you're from, and I don't care if it's right out either. Hey, Joe, are we good? Okay. So, well, since you were the one coming out here offering me the hot dog, I'm going to talk to you first.
All right.
First name, where are you from?
Steve Fisher, Grafton, Vermont.
All right, very good. Did you see that? Did you notice the one mistake he made? Yeah? Okay. But I don't really care if you give your last name.
Right.
I just want to say good job, though, Steve. That's all right, Steve. So what brought you guys out here?
That was a ski jump.
Well, that part I got.
It's a nice day.
Have you been before?
Yes.
Oh, so this is something you guys come out
I haven't been for a while, but our friends actually came down last year. So
a little different than last year.
Yeah, a little bit different.
I mean, man, it was freezing out here. Were you guys out here? Were you doing the same thing last year? Because somebody did a big turkey last year. That was awesome.
No, I don't think you were tailgating were you last year? No.
No tailgating? I think this is the way to do it, though. This tailgating thing's pretty good. Whoa, except you got to be able to move through the mud. Okay, first name, where you from?
I'm Melissa, and I'm from Grafton.
Is she new to the area? So she's not really quite sure what we call all these little towns up here? No, you're a Vermonter. Okay, yeah, Westminster.
How's it going? I'm Thayer, and I'm from Grafton, too.
Yeah. Boy, we got the Grafton crew. I'll tell you one thing, Grafton is well known for the cheese. I'll tell you, they were right over there. Are they there again today? And I'll tell you, they do have some killer cheese. You are?
I'm Gail Ann, and I'm from Grafton.
All right, Grafton is well represented today. I'm going to lose a shoe.
You're going to lose Grafton.
Oh, well, that's all right. We liked all of the whole state.
That's right. Sean Long, Westminster.
There you go. There you go. I know Sean. Well, he was following the leader. He followed the leader. So listen, hey, what do you think of the event? You guys got a great spot, number one.
It's awesome. Awesome event. Well done. Tough winter to do this in, but did well with the snow.
Money this year. We're here, and it's going to be a tough one for us. But hey, you know, you do what you can do. There's about $20,000 in diesel just to make the snow. Yeah. But you know, a big event like this, we had to have it happen. You are
Pearl, Chester, Vermont.
All right. Well, would you see? Vermont is well represented out here, even from up north a little bit. Wow, you guys really came prepared. What's in the cooler?
What do we have here?
What's in the cooler?
Nothing.
Well, there's several coolers in there, and you are?
Kelly from Chester.
Okay, and what do you think about this event, Kelly?
This is awesome. We have a blast. We come every year.
Every year? Good. That's the way, man. We're really happy that you're doing that. Support this thing. I think it's great. It's in my backyard.
I actually work for the Wyndham Foundation, which is proud owners of the Grafton Village cheese.
Yeah, well, good for you guys. Thanks for coming down this way, too, because I think that's one heck of a little store we got right there. I send a lot of people to there that want Vermont products. It's well The displays are really nice. I mean, it's a nice store, really.
It is. DiBernardo took over and it's kind of really spiced it up. It's really awesome now.
Wow. Good job, man. Good job. You are?
Hi, I'm Chrissy from Westminster.
Okay, well, what do you think, Chrissy? Is this your first time here, or you've been here now?
It's not.
You're a regular, too.
I wouldn't say regular, but I've definitely been before. It's great. It's a beautiful day.
And were you here last year?
I was. It was very, very cold.
A lot different this year, isn't it? It's so nice to be, we almost could have wore shorts or something.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of Vermonter, but...
Thanks a lot for talking to us. These guys really knew what they were doing. Now, see, this means this isn't your first time.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, thanks for Greg here to bring the hay. And no, we've been through this mud before.
Great spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the drinkers are hiding behind that. Yeah, with their cups of water. I like that water you got over there. See, you know, I do this. I get offered food a lot, but nobody ever offers me a beer or nothing. You know? I don't drink anyway, so but you are?
Craig Young.
And Craig, are you the charge of the food here?
Yeah.
Wait, I guess. That one?
Not at the moment. You want a hot dog, though?
Well, we've been offered a lot of hot dogs, but actually we've eaten.
Hot
If they
dogs.
were already in there, man, I haven't seen you in a long time, Nick. No, this is, and you guys really, this is like a premier spot.
Yeah, they had us park over there, but when they weren't looking, we snuck up.
Oh, that's what you do, though. You never do what they tell you. You know, I mean, come on. What does a parking person know? And you two, what? Joe, can you get can you get in between the trucks? Huh? I want to just come over here and see what we're drinking, if it's Coca-Cola. Oh, it is hot chocolate. Oh, no, it's real.
Gatorade.
And Gatorade. Oh, the Gatorade really has a smell to it.
It does?
Yeah, one of them type of things. Hey, are you still running, Joe?
No.
Are you running?
Good
to see you. Okay, good. Hey, Mickey, we come over here, say hey to the mixter. Haven't seen you in a long time. What do you got over here? Let me see.
Grape juice.
I'm just going to smell it.
Yep.
Yeah, grape juice for you. That's good. You got a bad throat going on?
Some of that there, Grafton cheese.
Where's?
By Jesus.
My God, I'm going to get behind you here, and I'm going to just have me a little sampling of that Grafton cheese. It is good stuff, though. They got a ton of it over there, too, but, you know, what the hell. It is good.
They got that for Christmas.
If you enjoy your Harris Hill memorabilia, you should next time you're on Main Street in downtown Brattleboro, check out the window and Zephyr Design. All kinds of really cool pictures and memorabilia.
Waste it. Okay. Hey, Wyatt, have you watched the ski jumpers go?
No.
No? How come? Will Grandpa put you on his shoulder?
I don't know.
No? Do you know what you're supposed to do with the cowbell?
Ring it.
And when do you ring it?
When the ski jumpers come down.
When the ski jumpers come down? Wow, how old are you, Wyatt?
5.
5 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and who took you here?
Everybody that you see right here.
Oh, everybody we see right here took you here?
And Seth the cameraman.
And what?
And Seth the cameraman.
Oh, except for the cameraman. All right. Oh, well, of course. Come here. Come here. You hold the mic. Hold the microphone, okay? And what do you want to say? Look right up at the TV and talk. It's your show.
I don't know.
Well, you wanted to talk. Well, tell them how nice it is out here. Ask people to show up. Tell people it's very nice out here, and you'd like them to come down next year. And
it's really nice out here. Okay, I said it.
How's the weather, buddy?
It's good.
Well, listen. Tell everybody goodbye, okay?
Bye.
Oh no! Wait. I know what I got to get you to say. Come here. Now, this is going to be kind of tough, okay? But I think you can do it. Hold the thing. Look straight at that camera, even though the sun's kind of in your way, and say, watch the pulse of Brattleboro.
Okay.
Watch the pulse of Brattleboro. Say that.
Watch the pulse of Brattleboro.
That's right.
Nick Farrell, Nick Alexander, Mike Glasner, Sigrid Sober.
Yeah, I like the 4-year thing.
I do too.
That's just
yeah, it's my favorite. So many people say that. It's like, gets me.
All right, we are with Chuck Cummings, longtime Brattleboro resident and a longtime visitor to the ski jump, right, Chuck?
On the hill. Well, yes, I've made almost all of them. I used to be up working the hill in the judge's stand, not as a judge, but as the runner and the computer. That's before we had full computers.
Yeah, yeah. And what do you think about this event? I mean, this does mean a lot, I think, to the town. I think it's a beautiful thing we got here.
Well, it's the first time I think we've had a national here. And this is something that we will have a hard time duplicating. It's too bad that we didn't get more snow and that it isn't more of a winter feeling, but still, it's a good crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, and I think the volunteers, everybody did such a good job making sure this happened that my hat is off to them all, and we want to make sure we say thank you to all of them.
Hey, we couldn't do it without them. It's purely a volunteer operation.
Yeah.
Right from the get-go, it's all volunteers that are responsible for it.
They've been doing that forever, so thank you, everybody, and thanks for making this such a good Brattleboro tradition.
Well, thanks to Harris Hill, it will continue to be.
Thanks a lot, Chuck. Take care. Okay, we are standing with one of the people that's probably in this place that actually retired the Wing Trophy. Hugh, when was that done last for you?
1974.
Oh, the year I graduated from high school.
Seems like yesterday.
Does it really?
No.
You know, I was telling you when I first started, when we come in here and we start talking to people, it blows me away how many of you guys jump.
There's a lot of jumpers here today.
Were you guys all like, I mean, it must have been a heck of a camaraderie there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there wasn't hockey and all the crazy jumping sports with the extreme skiing. So there was a lot of us that competed together.
Did you travel together?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And when you guys would travel, I mean, was it like the Brattleboro crew against everybody else?
Well, a lot of times, but it evolved into you'd have the college meets on Saturday and then the Easter meets on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it was just a lot of good times.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a great event for Brattleboro too. Do you still? I mean, when you come here, does it bring back memories for you?
Yeah, it brings back memories, and I used to want to jump again, but no longer. And now I get excited, but I don't want to jump.
You wouldn't want to go down the New Hill?
No way, no way.
Oh, Daryl. Well, Hugh, I mean, it must have made you real proud to do it right here in front of the hometown people too.
Yeah, I was fortunate.
Yeah, well, very good. I'll let you enjoy the show. That was a good one.
Purchase for $5 a piece or 3 for $10. Again, that's brought to you by 5 more skiers in this first round, and Christian Freeberg is headed out onto the bar.
Well, as soon as it makes my back of my ear go, I know I got my fix. So I'm stopping. Hey, we want to interview you.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
No, I'm Dane.
Dave?
Dane. Like Great Dane.
Yeah. Well, you are the Great Dane. You're the Great Dane making the Grafton cheese. Okay, we on, Joe? We are with
Dane Hebner.
And Dane, you're with Grafton Cheese, and you are the cheese maker. Are you like the master cheese maker, or is there?
I'm the director of R&D and quality, also known as the cheese artisan. That's the romantic title.
Head cheese.
I have a head cheese maker. That's a different position. I'm more the overseer, if you will.
So let's we're here at Harris Hill. Beautiful day.
Awesome.
You guys are out here giving out some good Grafton cheese, which in my opinion is some of the best cheese in the world.
We have this wonderful flight of raw milk, handmade cheddars, starting at our 1 year, going 2, 3, 4, and then we have our maple smoke, the most award-winning of our line, and then garlic and sage, and it's an awesome flight to be able to taste all these at one time, and the progression of age, and then the introduction of not even a word, but the introduction of ingredients that really change the profile. It's really nice.
So, as a cheesemaker, what is it that you're doing really? I mean, the age. I mean, how do you? kind of bring us through the steps as simply as you can, okay? Because you do have a heck of a product there.
Yeah, and our product differs because we're hand making this with milk from 22 local farms.
Beautiful.
That's raw milk, and it hasn't been standardized, meaning it hasn't been manipulated. So things change from load to load, and we rely on our the strength of our cheesemakers being intelligence and ingenuity to understand the changes and handcraft the cheese to what we expect to be there. But things change, so we adapt on the fly, and we have to be able to make it the best it possibly can be every time.
So how does that happen? When you say they have to know, they have to be smart and they're handcrafting the cheese. See, I still every milk, stuff happening.
So we're not standardizing the milk, meaning that we're not going to filter the milk and we filter the milk, but we're not going to centrifuge it and make sure that our fat and our protein is the same every day. And that changes how the cheese is made, depending on farm to farm. That will change. Those are those little subtleties that make our cheese different.
Yeah. Well, your cheese is different, and like I said, I love Grafton cheese. I was very happy when they came down here and put the store up down there because it's a beautiful display of not only the cheese but a lot of other Vermont products. And I think it does a good job. How long have you been doing this?
I've been making cheese for 9 years.
Wow, what got you into it?
I went to school for microbiology, and I grew up in Wisconsin.
Wow. Okay. Well, hey, Wisconsin makes good cheese too. I mean, come on. The only other place, to be honest with you, Wisconsin is the only place I thought that made cheese till I got a little older and realized Vermont had some pretty good cheese outlets themselves. Yeah. Well, listen, thanks for taking time with us, man.
Nice meeting you.
And you do a heck of a job. I think the quality of your work speaks for itself.
Yep, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, standing with what I would hope most people would know who I'm with. I am with Tim.
Oh, good. I want to know who I was.
Yeah, well, with WTSA right here in Brattleboro. And Tim, you've been broadcasting this event for as long as I can remember, and then even longer.
In fact, first time I was here as a spectator, and I worked a concession stand, was 1974.
And was that for the 4-H Club?
FFA.
Or FFA. I knew it probably for farmers, future farmers.
Oh, you bet.
Because that was one of your big organizations. Well, too bad they didn't have a presence still today here. That would be kind of nice.
That would be nice.
So you've been doing a lot of these, and we were just talking off camera just a minute ago. I can remember when you'd be in the van on the really cold days, and you guys would be talking about who was coming down and broadcasting. So you've watched a lot of skiers come down this hill.
I have, and this is really good to see not only Harris Hill come back the way it has, but also the institution of the FIS Cup event here in Brattleboro this year, the only one in the USA, and the only thing that's missing is a few more fans.
Yeah, and I think they were discouraged because they're probably all looking at home going, they can't be having this thing. And this is really, you come around, it's all bare ground, and then you look at our mountain and it's beautiful white snow.
I did the best thing of all. I took the shuttle bus from Brattleboro Retreat because things were a little muddy from my station vehicle, and just made sense, and walked over, and I've had a great day. In fact, I just came back from the benefit booth for Morningside Shelter with cookies and hot chocolate, so I'm ready to go for another run.
There you go, Tim. There you go. Hey, listen, thanks for doing what you do here, and also I wanted to give you guys a kudos on the, because this will be showing on your the thing we just did with the Candidates Forum that you guys are always part of.
Oh, thank you. That's been the 41st year the radio station has done this.
Yeah, well, that's where I get a lot of, because I don't usually go to it, but I always count on you guys to do that, and I just want to say thank you for doing that.
Which reminds me, I just got a press release via email. Bill Morlock has actually pulled out of the race and has asked that people support both Chris Chapman and Dick DeGray in the one-year position.
Wow, that is that's a breaking news story right there. Now, unfortunately, you'll break it before we will. Joe, 5:45 live. We are with one of the committee members. You are?
I'm Jody Graves.
And Jody, you've been doing this an awful long time here. I interview you, I think, every year. You're out here volunteering your time.
Oh, thank you. You know, this Harris Hill is all about volunteers, and I've been coming here since, I don't know, about 1980, and I've been on the committee for a long time, and we all have a great time. And
well, you have you got a special bond to the hill, too, because of your son, Willie. He's been jumping off this hill since how long?
Well, when he was about 5 years old or 6, he rode the landing hill, because the Brattleboro junior jumpers used to always come down the landing hill with a flag. I don't know if you guys remember that. We'd have them all up at the top of the hill, and the Squires boys and all of them.
70s,
yeah.
80s there or something.
In the 80s, no, this was actually in the 90s. Yeah, in the 90s. Yeah, it's flying away. But Willie jumped this hill, I think, for the first time when he was 12, and he's 25 now. So
well, I've been watching him jump this thing every time they jump.
That's right. Yeah.
So, how did he do today? I was interviewing him. He wasn't really paying attention.
He didn't do that well today. It wasn't such a great day, but you know that they're all having a good time, and it's a really high level of jumpers, and
it really is.
Yeah, and these kids all know each other. You know, they know the foreign skiers. They've met them before, and we've got some great talent here. Some really good jumping.
Now let's talk about the hard work by a lot of volunteers, because I mean, I really love this event. The first time that it caught my eye, I was in New Mexico in the military. I'm a Vermont kid, and they were talking about the ski jump for a bad reason, and I remember hearing about it, and then I couldn't wait to get here when I came back home to actually see the ski jumping, and then to think I was in Brattleboro. But to get this to happen, especially this year, took an awful lot of people and a lot of commitment.
It did, because of the weather, and so they and just today, I think this weekend we had over 100, maybe 150 volunteers, and a lot of people put a lot of time and effort into putting the snow on the hill.
No,
but this hill was all rebuilt about 3 years ago, and they have special grade boards so when they put that snow on, they know just the right depth and just how to smooth it out evenly. Yeah, it's all pretty high tech.
So just building the hill was high tech.
Yes, it was. It's all really high tech.
Well, that's why you guys do that and I do this, because I got no clue about all that stuff.
What's really cool is that spectators can walk right up to the front and it can see the tower, and so if you're watching this and you didn't come to the event, you can still walk in and come see it sometime.
Yeah, that's why we do what we do. We want to show people this great event.
Right.
It is unreal, and I only get to thank you because you're in front of me right now, but all of the volunteers,
unbelievable.
I am telling you, I am so proud of what you all have been able to accomplish.
Thank you,
I was here Friday. And my car almost got stuck in the mud hole, and I went, oh my God, what are they going to do? And it is really, you can walk through here.
They put I think it was about 7 loads of wood chips down, and the wood chips work great on the mud, so it really helped a lot just for the
And where
did the wood
chips come from? You got any idea?
I know quite a lot of the local companies donated them. They had to hit up a bunch of some of our normal sponsors, but just about anybody with a sawmill was hit up. So if you know somebody that had a sawmill, these wood chips probably came from there too. Yeah.
Excellent. Jody, thanks an awful lot to you and the committee for all the hard work and another successful. And to be honest with you, for me, this is one of the best jumps I've come to, only because I don't even have gloves on. I'm not, I love it. I know it's not great for the jumpers, but this
I know.
is beautiful.
Spectating, it's the way to be. And this makes it special for all of us just to see. It's a kind of a family. We're all a big family here, and we see each other, and it's nice. Thanks for interviewing me.
My pleasure, Jody.
All righty.
Thanks a lot. Nice to see you. Hi. Hi. How's jumper today? Good. And I don't know if you were jumper last year. It's a lot nicer this year, isn't it, jumper? Yeah, for the cows, it's a lot warmer. The cow's happy. Well, thanks for doing it, jumper. We'll see you later. I'll let you go. But I want to talk about your other stuff, too, that you're doing, the Nordic, because that's, the cross country, that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I was good at it.
Okay.
Not as good as you are. Oh, you don't believe me?
No,
I like the way you just said that. I like the way you just said. Okay, you say so. Isn't that what he just did? Yeah. Okay, we are with Spencer Knickerbocker. Spencer, how's it been since the last time we talked to you?
Pretty good. Just been jumping and training quite a bit and doing the cross-country thing too, so it's been going well.
Well, that's what I kind of wanted to talk to you about. You're looking older too, by the way. The cross-country thing now, how's that? Did you do that in high school?
Yeah, I skied for the high school team for the 2 years I was there.
So you did have a little bit of background in that.
Yeah, well, I've been cross-country skiing as long as I've been jumping, so it's been
so it's
9 years or 10 years. So, yep.
So how's it now? So now you're doing, it's called, what is it, Nordic Combined?
Yep, Nordic Combined. Yeah, and I've been training on the U.S. development team out in Steamboat Springs, Colorado all year.
And what comes next?
Well, on Tuesday, I'm heading back to Park City, Utah for a week and a half of training. Then I'm going to Finland for 2 weeks for some international racing and jumping.
How's your finish?
Huh?
How's your finish?
I don't know too much finish yet.
Okay.
Maybe I'll come back a little bit.
Well, good luck to you. I think it's great. It's nice to be able to follow somebody who I watched grow up and stuff, too.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat to see you come back and do it. And the last jump when you came down, I watched you. You had your fist in the air, so you were happy with it. And judges might have, skimped on you a little bit, but you felt good about it anyway.
Yeah, it was a okay way to end the weekend. So.
Yeah, it's slow today, though.
Yeah, it's been difficult conditions, but the crew did the best job they could, and they've put together a great weekend.
Yeah.
So,
well, Spencer, I'm going to let you go, and thanks again for talking to us, okay? Take care, man. Good luck to you. We are with
Sandy Harris,
and that name should be familiar, folks. There's a reason why the hill is called the Fred Harris Memorial Hill, I guess we call it now. What do we call the whole thing?
It's still called the Harris Hill Ski Jump.
Yeah, and
this tournament is the Fred Harris Memorial Tournament.
That's right.
Also the FIS tournament this year.
Which
yes.
Is very, very.
Oh, it's really exciting to have 7 countries represented here.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
7 countries.
It was the first FIS competition in the United States ever.
Yeah, I know, and that's unbelievable. What does that stand for?
International Federation of Skiing.
Very good.
Federation of International Skiing.
Yeah. And listen, you've well, of course, this means something to you. You've been coming here a long time. What did you think of today's event? I mean, what a job the volunteers did with no snow on the ground.
Well, there's an amazing number of volunteers, and if you had been here Friday and seen a foot of mud, I drove in and my car was like sliding around, and I thought, we won't even get any spectators in here this year. And of course, we lost Friday jumping because of the weather, because they didn't want to degrade the conditions of the hill, but I think we've made up for it with spectators this year, because I mean, it's amazing.
Beautiful.
It's on the other hand, the hill is melting as we stand here.
I know. And
so
it's going slow and
yeah,
slower.
there's a little bit of urgency to finish the tournament to keep the hill with snow on it.
But for the spectators, I don't think they really realize all that, and they're just getting, they're enjoying it. Last year we froze out here, but still a great event. But this is, for me, I really enjoy this weather better. But
yeah, I think that a lot of spectators have come that haven't been here before because they got up and it was incredible weather.
Yeah.
And some people came from yesterday, came back today because the weather was so great here.
Beautiful. Well, Sandy, thank you so much again for spending a little time with us.
See you guys here again.
Yeah, well,
Thanks for coming back.
And it shows the people in the community who can't get here what's going on and stuff. And it's great. And Joe does a heck of a job.
90 years. 90 years.
And I got my... Well, we got
the 80th year.
So that's pretty cool. Take care, Sandy.
Thank
Thanks.
you very much.
Okay, we are standing with one of the competitors, and you are?
Annie Fournette.
And Annie, where are you from?
Saranac Lake, New York.
And is this your first time on our hill?
This was the first time on this hill.
What'd you think?
It was a pretty fun hill. The conditions were pretty good, so that was fun.
For as warm as it is.
Exactly, yeah.
Is this one of the bigger hills you've jumped?
Yeah, I've jumped a couple other of this size, but this is the biggest hill I've jumped.
And you usually jump back home, Lake Placid area?
Lake Placid, yep.
Yeah, and you're 16, you said?
16.
How long you been doing this?
Since I was 9, so 7 years.
Wow, and you think this is a good sport? You like it?
Yeah, it's probably one of the most fun things is the most fun thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, I couldn't imagine doing it, so I just can't imagine once my feet would leave, with the skis, hopefully still attached, that jump part, and it's just got to be so intense. And what made you decide to try and do that?
Well, my brother had done it before me, so
well, that's good.
I started because he started.
Yeah,
so
family thing then.
Yep.
Yep. Well, very good, and I'm glad. What did you think of the area?
It was fun. I've been here before as a spectator, but
when your brother jumped.
Yeah.
Very good.
But it was a good crowd, so that was good.
Yep. Well, thanks for coming, and we appreciate what you do.
All right. Thank you.
You bet. All right. We are with
Andre Denny.
Andre, where are you from, man?
I'm from Coleraine, Minnesota.
All right, beautiful place up there, I got to tell you. If I wasn't living here, I might go over there. I mean, Minnesota's not bad. Hey, have you been to our hill before?
Yeah, once last year.
Oh, did I get you last year?
I don't think so.
No? So what did you think of the hill? Now, last year was much colder, and I think the hill was maybe faster.
Yeah, it was a little faster. The warm weather kind of slowed things down a little bit, but it was still in really nice shape.
So when we got warm weather, here we are at a little area right here where you refurbish your skis, I guess. With warm weather, what would you be doing? I see a lot of different stuff here. What is it exactly that you'd be doing here?
Yeah, you have to wax a little bit differently for the warm weather. You know, you put different types of waxes to make sure it's really slippery on the really wet, damp snow.
And so, like, different brushes doing different things, taking it off. Are you taking off the old wax and then applying it with that, or?
Yep. Yeah. You want to get all the old wax out that has all the dirt in it and everything, and you use the brushes to buff in all the new wax, make sure it's nice and fast.
So, this is your ski?
Yep.
If you were going to jump again, would it need to be done? Because I don't see anything on this thing.
Yeah, usually you would, I would probably go over it with one of these, nylon brushes, and you really, get into it, but just to buff it out, and then maybe rub on some wax and make sure it's nice and buffed in.
Yep.
Just to touch it up, nothing major. So.
Okay, my next question is, what do you think of Brattleboro, Vermont?
Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful out here, and the people are so great.
Yeah, is this a pretty good crowd here?
Oh, it's great. I don't get a crowd as good as this very often, so it's really nice to have the people around here.
Beautiful. Thanks for taking time with us, man, and we hope to see you again next year.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Talk to you for a second here on camera if you could. That was a pretty good jump you had there going. We're standing here with Mike Lasner. Is that, did I say?
Yep, that's correct.
Last year's winner.
Yep.
What do you think about this year? A little slower this year.
A little slower, a little warmer, but it's all good.
This year, it's nice for me.
Yeah, it's perfect for the crowds.
How'd that jump feel? You look good up there.
It was okay. It wasn't my best effort, but it'll have to do for today.
And then, what'd you think of this year's event? No snow. I mean, we did all right though.
Yeah, the hill crew and all the volunteers did awesome, so I'm really happy with it, and couldn't be more thankful for all the work that they put in just to have the competition. So
yeah, well, good. I'm glad you put that out there because a lot of people did work hard for that, as I'm sure you're aware of. And where are you from, Mike?
Right outside of Chicago, Cary, Illinois.
Beautiful. Well, thanks for coming. Good jumping, and we'll see you again next year, hopefully.
Thank you.
Take care.
Good job, Mike.
If you don't mind stopping for just a second. And we are with
Nick Alexander.
And Nick, where are you from?
Living in New Hampshire, but I was born in Brattleboro.
Oh, hey, all right, man. A hometown kid. Yeah. Hey, listen, how'd that jump feel? You look like you're great.
It was okay, but I got held until the very last second. Usually the jury doesn't do that, so I'm kind of a little upset about that, but whatever. I mean, it happens.
What does that mean?
They have a time clock where they hold you on yellow for 45 seconds.
Oh.
So they held me for 44 and then turned it green. So.
Oh. Okay.
But whatever. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It looked good for us.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for coming.
No problem. No problem. Had a blast.
Great job. Yep. How'd that? We are with.
Chris Lamb, USA Ski Jumping Team.
And where are you from, Chris?
I'm from Andover, New Hampshire.
Yeah, excellent. You've been here a few times now. I didn't recognize the name.
Yep.
How was it this year for you?
That's as always, it was a great experience coming to Brattleboro. They do a great job getting the hill prepared, and despite this year the weather was a little bit warm, but despite the warm weather, they did a great job having the hill. Keeping the hill in great shape. So.
Well, I tell you what, it's a pleasure having you here. You always give the crowd a good show. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Johnson, thank you very, very much for the opportunity. Weekend for you this year.
Thank you. This is perfect weekend. Weather was awesome, and couldn't ask for a better crowd, so I'm excited.
You okay with the conditions here?
Yeah, no, the conditions, for how warm this weather's been here and lack of snow, huge you know, congrats to the hill crew and all the volunteers, because it's impressive that they even got the hill and ready, and they did a good job at it. So definitely good work for them.
And why do you feel you jumped so well this weekend? Because there are a few people having problems with the end run.
You know, it's hard to explain. Like, I guess it's like with any sport, when you're feeling in the groove, it's just easier. It's you know, you're not trying to really work hard at making changes in competition, especially when the in run's a little slow because of the warm weather and everything. It's just a little bit easier when you're jumping well to have good jumps, no matter the conditions.
So I understand this is your first time in Brattleboro. Hopefully you'll be back.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to come back. I mean, I had a great time this weekend. The weather was awesome. I mean, it's February, but it feels like it's April, so it's nice, you know, get a, you know, just do a little jumping for a fun crowd and get a tan afterwards. It's not bad.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep.
All right, well, that ends it for another year of the Harris Hill Fred Harris Memorial Ski Jump right here in Brattleboro, Vermont. People are leaving now. It was a great day, great event. I hope everybody had a good time. The crowd, as you can see, wasn't too bad. Again, I cannot say it enough to the people who had something to do with this hill. All the volunteers, thank you very much for making this happen. It's been quite a job. I think it was a great success. The people we talked to had a great time. I mean, it was just unbelievable. A little bit of mud, but they did a good job with everything, making sure that you didn't have to go through 4 feet of mud. We even got a guy on a motorcycle that came, for crying out loud. So that shows you how nice it is. A guy over there on a mountain bike. I mean, it's been a heck of a year. So all of you volunteers, thanks you so much. And you people sitting at home watching, hope next year you can come out and enjoy a great Brattleboro event right here. The Harris Hill is really something special in my opinion. And so BCTV, we want to thank you for letting us do this. And the Pulse of Brattleboro, you can catch us. Just come to our... Get a hold of us at pulseofbrattleboro@yahoo.com. pulseofbrattleboro@yahoo.com. Send Joe something. Say hi. You like the show, whatever. He likes to know you're out there watching. So, Joe, say thanks, man. Thanks, man. Yep, Joe says thanks, man. We're done. We'll see you next year right here, Brattleboro, Vermont, Harris Hill. And look for some more of our Pulse shows. We'll see you.
A beautiful trophy that she created to our champion, Anders Johnson, today. Everybody, put your hands together.